What's going on, people? This is Shy Harris, and today is day 25. And today I want to talk about something that I've actually been thinking about for a while now, or just trying to figure out how does this actually happen. So back before I was married, or really when I was growing up, I always used to see men that were married that just looked defeated. Like, not necessarily their wife used to talk down to them, but it just seemed like they've kind of got married and just kind of like given up on life. They don't really care how they look anymore. They don't really have that like aggressive, wild spirit that a lot of men, actually have. So it made me wonder, like, how does that actually happen? How does a man get tamed during a relationship? And is that even productive to a marriage? Like, I really don't believe it is. But over the course of me being married and seeing some of my friends get married, I actually see how that happens. And I could be wrong in this, but I feel I'm right. So if I'm wrong, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts on this. But this is my theory on it. My theory is that when men are dating, we have to have a certain level of aggression and charisma to be able to attract women or to actually go after women, right? But once we get married, we can't really have those exact same traits, because what that is going to do is attract women when you shouldn't be attracting women since you're married. Are you following me? So usually what happens is, over the course of time, you have to downgrade some of those traits to kind of conform within a marriage. So a while back, or pretty much for a while, I always tell my wife that, for a man to get married, he has to do a lot of changing to actually be able to fit within a marriage. And I was saying that sometimes a woman doesn't really have to make those type of changes. We actually did a podcast on it. You should check it out, BDSM. But for a man to conform within a marriage, he has to not be as charismatic, or not be as outgoing, or not be as aggressive, because like I said before, that's just going to attract women to him. And sometimes that leads to arguments between a husband and a wife. So to avoid those confrontations, usually a man will kind of downplay that side of him, where to avoid any type of confrontation. So after a while, after pretty much downplaying different attributes of yours, it kind of just leads to a man not wanting to, for lack of a better word, ruffle the feathers of their wife, or to keep the peace at home. So you just stop doing the things that you were doing. Stop kind of showing different traits of yours that it might attract attention from the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you flow with. So I feel like that is how a husband is tamed, just by wanting to keep the peace at home. We downgrade some of our traits to kind of conform within a marriage. I feel like that's right. That feels right. So let me know what y'all think. Men, I definitely want to hear from you about what you think about this, because I feel like you'll kind of get where I'm coming from. And women, I kind of just want to hear y'all thoughts on this as well. So everybody, just leave a comment on what you are thinking about what I just said. So that is day 25 of Quarantine Thoughts. I am Shad Harris, and you guys stay safe, stay rolling free, but keep creating, keep shooting, and y'all have a good one.